Welcome to Atop Presents Shine Ormoc. Experience the heart of our city in a whole new light. Ngayong hapon, ipagdiriwang natin ang ganda ng ating kultura, spirit, at heritage. Welcome to the City of Beautiful People.
In the western part of the island of Leyte, a village large enough to sustain a settlement of several families was blessed with rich and fertile soils, where the natives toiled over producing various bountiful harvests. This village was then called Ormoc. Even during this early civilization, this small yet productive village had a well-developed and lucrative system of living. When the Spanish explorers arrived, changes began to happen through the years. One of these changes was the conversion of the many natives into Christianity when the Jesuits arrived in May 1597. In 1605, however, Moro pirates from different tribal groups in Mindanao pillaged and harassed the humble Christian settlement. When the Jesuits went home in 1768, the Augustinians took over the missions in Leyte, and Ormoc became a visita under the parish of Palompon for a span of 72 years. However, on December 21, 1850, Ormoc became a separate parish under Reverend Father Luciano Bibiano. When the coming of Spanish conquistadores as well as the migration of people from neighboring towns, the name Ormoc was born from the original Ormoc. For a span of 3 decades during the end of the 19th century, commercial agriculture continued to expand in Leyte. Abaca or hemp was its main export in the 1870s. Ormoc was a huge contributor in this trade. Through this period, a number of important infrastructures were built. The currently existing Puente de la Reina was built to help people cross to the shore of Candolong. Another bridge, which still exists to this day, the Tulay de Perdon, was built by Capital Municipal Segundo Esmero. During the late 1800s, Ormoc was also a hotbed of revolutionaries seeking independence from Spanish rule. The rise of Faustino Ablen, a fabled revolutionary leader, inspired locals to join the Pulahan movement. In a twist of events, Faustino's daughter Rosa later married a Spaniard, Don Felipe Larrazabal. The Larrazabal family would later become prominent in the growth of Ormoc after World War II. The golden age of Ormoc started in the 1920s, with the sugar industry started by the Aboitiz family. During this period, sugar was listed as one of the products enjoying privileges in the U.S. market, and the shift from abaca to sugar began. The Ormoc Sugar Company or Osco Sugar Mill was built in Ipil in 1919. Ormoc City was a witness to the deadliest aerial and naval battles ever fought during World War II. The last stand of the Japanese invaders occurred in Ormoc, and the war officially ended on December 10, 1944, when the invaders finally surrendered to the Allied forces. Although the damage was severe, the city was able to quickly recover amidst burning houses, phosphorus shells, and immense amounts of rubble and ruin. With its continuous progress, Ormoc was proclaimed a city on September 4, 1947 by the first President of the Republic of the Philippines, Manuel A. Rojas. Shortly after, by virtue of Presidential Proclamation No. 42, Ormoc was formally inaugurated as a city on October 20, 1947, and it seemed that Ormoc was on a steady rise. However, on November 5, 1991, Typhoon Uring spawned a flash flood, ravaging the entire city and brought about massive destruction and death, claiming around 8,000 lost lives. Also appeared lost, but with the aid of several humanitarian organizations, Ormoc struggled to get back up. The Japan International Cooperation Agency, or JICA, assisted the city in implementing a flood mitigation project, which would ultimately protect the city from another destructive flood while helping boost the local economy. The city was on the rise due to its strategic location as the gateway of Eastern Visayas, allowing for rapid financial and economic growth. Ormoc was also a vital contributor to overcoming the national power crisis in the mid-90s, as it is the site of the world's second-largest geothermal steam fields, which paved the way for multinationals to create, build, operate, transfer schemes with the government. But the city's tribulations were far from over. On November 8, 2013, the city was not spared from nature's wrath as Super Typhoon Yolanda, Haiyan, ravaged the city. Again, the destruction was massive, but the Ormocanons remained resilient and strong. The Ormocanons banded together while patiently waiting for outside help. Recovery was rapid, and we showed the world that we are ever enduring and spirited even during dire and hard times. Just 3 years after the devastation, Ormoc City is displaying steady progress and stability. From a small town with dirt roads and cobbled streets in the 1940s, Ormoc is now an expanding concrete jungle and home to flourishing businesses and institutions. Feast or famine, it will thrive and prosper. Ormoc will forever be a city of beautiful people.
Hello po! Maayong hapon sa inyong tanan. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Good afternoon to all of you. Welcome to Ato Presents
Yes!
Shine Ormoc. Let's go, Jamie.
Shine Ormoc!
Yes.
Hi, Serge. Thank you so much for bringing us that wonderful video and this wonderful segment. I'm so excited. This program celebrates Ormoc City as a place of endless possibility.
Correct. Kaya mapa-dreamer ka man, athlete, artist, welcome na welcome po kayo sa Ormoc.
Serge, gustong-gusto ko yung last line doon. The city of
Beautiful people.
beautiful people.
Itsura pa lang paglabas, di ba? Eto na yun.
O, di ba? O, taga Ormoc ako for today. Ikaw naman. Joke lang, joke lang. But anyway, we have a beautiful program for everybody here. Again, lots of fun as we learn more about Ormoc. And to kick off this segment, to showcase our program on Ormoc, let's welcome the ATOP President. Kasama natin ngayong hapon si Mr. Elric Batilaran. Let's give him a big round of applause. Hello, sir.
Mabuhay at mayong hapon sa tuntanan. Two things first. As mentioned earlier on by the host, this is the hour given to the Association of Tourism Officers of the Philippines. And that is why we are bringing the entire country in this venue at this very moment. I'm saying this because I would like to first introduce the members and officers of the National Board who are here with us. I'd like to start it with, from NCR, the regional representative of NCR, Sir Nolan Angeles. Nandito po siya. At nandito din po, kasama po natin, regional representative of Zamboanga Peninsula, Lino Mendoza. Ayan po. And from the land of the Dream Weavers, our PRO of the National Board, we have with us here, Mr. Francisco Servo Jr. from South Cotabato. And from Western Visayas, Municipality of Antique. So we have with us here, Sir Jovinil Magno. At hindi dapat kakalimutan, talking about Western Visayas, dito rin po sa atin ngayon, the immediate past president from the City of Love, and the only UNESCO's Creative City for Gastronomy. So we have with us here, Ma'am Junel Andy Vinagracia, our immediate past president. From Memaropa, okay, our auditor of the National Board, Sir Jerome Madrona. Ayan. And our host for this year's National Convention, you had already a glimpse about what Ormoc really is. But we will take this opportunity to invite all of you to discover more Ormoc and its beautiful people, and that would be on October 20 to 22. So nandito po ngayon ang ating regional representative of Eastern Visayas. So we have with us Mr. Nelson Alindugan. Of course, nandito din ang regional representative of BARM, Sir Abdul Aziz Dagalangit. Ayan. May nakalimutan ba ako? Wala, kompleto na. Ayan. So we're bringing the entire country. And the second thing, when I admit, Sir Carlo, Sir Alvin, when I received the invitation, or I should say the information that I would be given a message in this very special activity here, I was both honored and I should say slightly nervous. Why? Because, we tourism officers, we are very much comfortable talking about travel brochures, destinations, festivals, beaches, food. But if you will place us inside the room where there will be full of writers, publishers, book lovers, suddenly we feel like a fish out of water. Suddenly we feel like, I think there is a need for us to scan as to how many books have we already read so that for us to be qualified to be here in front. Para sabi namin, I'll be talking something about the ocean before an audience who are actually marine biologists. But eventually, I also did realize that writers and tourism officers have something really in common. So while it is true that writers do write stories through books, we tourism officers, we also do invite people to actually visit these places where this story happened. So para siyang in a way saying it that this really is an avenue which is a perfect meeting of storytellers. Wag lang po ng mga chismosa, chismoso. Alright. So ito po, napakaganda po nito. And allow me to begin by expressing my sincere gratitude to the National Book Development Board. Earlier on, I had a quick talk with the Executive Director, Ms. Cherise, at my project na pong pinag-uusapan with Ormoc. A quick background of that, I also echoed earlier on with Sir Carlo Ebeo. And then, for inviting the Association of Tourism Officers of the Philippines to be part of this year's National Book Festival. It is truly an honor for our organization to collaborate with an institution that champions literacy, knowledge, and the power of books in shaping our nation. And this partnership is particularly meaningful for me because it is actually the first official collaboration engagement of this ATOP administration for 2026 to 2028, as being me as the president of ATOP. And actually, my term only began this January, and 2 days back, we just had our formal oath-taking ceremony at the Department of Tourism. And today, I find myself here with all of you. It made me realize, rather, something very important, that nation building happens when institutions come together with shared purpose. At first glance, people may wonder, what do books have to do with tourism? But when we reflect more deeply, we realize that tourism and books actually share the same foundation, yung pinag-usapan natin kanina about stories. In this sense, the work of the National Book Development Board and the work of tourism officers across the country are deeply connected. Both our institutions help preserve, promote, and share the Filipino story, one through literature and the other through destinations and lived experiences. We were here during the opening ceremony, and that was highly cultural. And when we talk about cultural expressions, we are also talking in tourism as an event, no? We are also talking about cultural heritage. And when we share the same stories, our stories with pride and authenticity, we strengthen our collective identity and contribute to nation building. That is why this partnership between the National Book Development Board and ATOP is not only meaningful, it is also strategic and inspiring. In fact, this collaboration reminds me of an exciting initiative that I recently learned about in Ormoc City, the host of this year's ATOP National Convention. The said city is preparing to launch its mobile library program, which will bring books and learning resources closer to their communities. And this initiative shows how local governments can creatively promote both education and culture. And I guess we already had a very productive, quick but very productive conversation earlier on with the executive director. And because of this, I would like to take this opportunity to warmly invite the National Book Development Board, all of you, and our friends in the literary and publishing community to join us in Ormoc City on October 20 to 22 for the ATOP National Convention. Ormoc, as earlier on presented through a visual presentation, is a city known not only for its natural beauty and vibrant culture, but also for its inspiring story of resilience and transformation. From its scenic landscapes to its rich heritage and welcoming communities, the city perfectly represents the spirit of local tourism development in the Philippines. More importantly, your presence there could open doors for deeper collaboration, especially as the city launches initiatives like its mobile library, which aligns beautifully with the mission of the National Book Development Board. Imagine the possibilities when tourism development, literature, and education work hand in hand in our communities. So before I conclude, allow me to connect this moment to the National Tourism Campaign, which is Love the Philippines. This campaign invites the world to discover the beauty, culture, and spirit of our community. But beyond inviting visitors, it also reminds us Filipinos to appreciate and celebrate our own stories. And in many ways, that is exactly what this National Book Festival does. Through books, authors, and storytellers, we rediscover the richness of our identity as a people. So today, as we celebrate literature and creativity, let us remember that every story we write, publish, and share helps strengthen our national narrative. Because when we tell our stories with pride, whether through books or through tourism, we invite the world to truly love the Philippines more. Maraming salamat and congratulations once again on a successful Philippine Book Festival this year.
Thank you so much, Mr. Batilaran, for that inspiring speech. Through these books, these words indeed, it strengthens our natural heritage. It strengthens our love for our country. I hope that this segment will do that as well as we shine and highlight the beautiful city of Ormoc. Shine Ormoc. Bago tayo magpatuloy, let's see what makes Ormoc City shine.
Morning kissed by the clouds.
to Ormoc and celebrate life with us.
Ormoc,
Alright.
where happenings happen.
So,
Surge.
pupunta ka na doon, Jamie?
Iniintay ko lang yung imbitasyon mo. Inangkin mo na ako kanina. Ano, pupunta na ba tayo?
Ang daming comment ni Jamie. Oh, na, pupunta ako dyan, ha?
Diba? Talagang, it really looks like a place that's nice to visit, fun to visit, a lot of activities. That first clip of the hike, Surge, grabe, ang ganda.
Sa Sulfatara area siya.
Sulfatara area.
Yes, maganda siya.
I want to be immersed in nature like that. If you feel like me as well, visit Ormoc and see why it shines. But before you do that, Surge, it's time for our
Trivia
game. All right, you want to win some prizes.
Yes, kanina
Yes.
kasi, di ba, sila yung nagtatanong. Tayo naman ang magtatanong ngayon.
Tama ka dyan, Surge. And para fair naman, tutulungan ako ni Surge. Si Surge ang magiging mic natin para sa inyo. Nandito siya sa gitna. Surge, dito na lang para
Dito
medyo
na lang.
malayo
Okay,
sa kanila.
okay.
Dito
Sige,
sa gitna.
sige.
Dyan. Alright. If you know the answer to our question, actually, you will be given choices, A, B, C, D. So you just have to choose. When I say go, after asking you and giving you the choices, run to Surge, give your answer, and Surge, di ba may prizes up for
Yes.
grabs?
Meron tayong pin at saka tote bag.
O, ipapakita pa ni Surge kung anong laman. Or pakita mo na lang yung, ang ganda ng pin na to, oh. Parang gusto ko din. It's so beautiful. What flower is this, Surge?
Kalachuchi. Yan ang
Kalachuchi.
official flower ng Ormoc City.
Kasali ba to sa trivia game? Just kidding. Okay. Baka.
Baka,
Anyway,
baka.
let's see. All right, I have to ask, are you ready? Parang ready ang ating top members. But everybody, are you ready? Okay, number 1. Saan matatagpuan ang Ormoc City? A, Eastern Mindanao. B, Eastern Visayas. C, Eastern Luzon. D, East-West Bank. Go! Go! Anyone
Sir
can
Arvin,
join!
Sir
Go!
Arvin. Saan po?
Sali pa ba ako dito? Siyempre sa Eastern Visayas.
Very good, sir! Nag-moderate kanina and may prize pa ngayon. Good job! Alright, number 2. Ibang klase si Surge. Siya talaga yung lumalapit. Okay. Alright, let's see if you know the answer to this next question. Number 2.
Napakahirap na ito.
Nako, napakahirap. Hindi nyo kilala to. May hint na yan, ha? Sino ang kasalukuyang mayor ng Ormoc City? A. Lucy Liu. B. Lucy Mi. C. Lucy Torres Gomez. D. Lucy Cruz Valdez. Go! Sige na! Go, 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 go! Tumakbo ka kay Surge. Go! Alam nyo,
Okay,
kung gusto
muli-
nyong sumali, lumapit na kayo kasi 5 question lang tayo.
Sino?
Dito ka na sa harap. That's, hindi ba? Hindi ka, bawal ba? Alright. Okay, your name first?
Hazel po.
Hi, Angel. And your
Hazel,
answer?
Lucy Torres Gomez.
Lucy Torres. Wait lang. Lucy Torres, last name?
Gomez.
Gomez.
Taray.
Good job, Angel.
Lucy Cruz Valdez.
Gusto ko si Lucy Liu. Alright. So, yung prize mo, Angel. Kunin mo naman yung prize mo. Pinaghirapan mo yan. Eto. Speaking of Lucy Torres Gomez, sino ang 4th District of Leyte?
Representative
Of Leyte. Sino ang 4th District Representative of Leyte? A. Richard Reynoso. B. Richard Gutierrez. C. Richard Poon. D. Richard Gomez. to, ha?
Surprise na kagad, di
Kung
ba?
hindi nyo masagot to, ha?
Yan yung kami, pag dadagdagan pa namin yan, pag nasagutan mo.
Wait lang. Magandang dilag. Ano ang iyong pangalan?
Reg po.
Reg. Ang ganda mo, Reg. Magaganda talaga mga Pilipina, no? Okay. Love it. Paano, Reg? Paano? Okay, Reg. What is your answer?
Richard Gomez po.
Tama ka! Richard Gomez!
Congratulations!
Okay. Serge, parang ang fun naman ng trivia game nyo.
Di ba ang hirap?
Ang hirap talaga. Hindi na nga kailangan na may multiple choice. Parang kaya na nilang ibigay ang sagot. Number 4. Isa itong guitar-shaped lake na sikat na tourist destination sa Ormoc City. Anong lake ito? A. Lake Danau. B. Taal Lake. C. Balik-balik. Balik-balake. D. Sige, lake-lake. A, eto ha, pamigay na to. A, Lake Danau. B, Taal Lake. C, tama ba, Serge? Balake. Balik.
Balik.
Balik. D, sige, Lake. Okay. Napakahirap. Napakahirap.
Mas una siya lumapit, no?
Nako, pangalawang try na to ni That's next question na. May I know your name?
I go by Ray po.
Ray. Hi, Ray. And your answer is Balik Lake. Just kidding. What's your answer?
Letter A po. Lake
Letter A
Danau.
is Lake Danau.
Yay, very good.
See, this is what I love about PBF as well because we're learning about the cities too. I did not know that it's guitar-shaped. Wow.
Kanina nakita mo na lake na maganda.
Hindi ko napansin na guitar-shaped pa lang. Ganda naman. Kailangan na talagang imbitahin ako.
Yes.
Okay, Jamie?
Invited kayo
Okay.
si Pinalsa. Nandiyan si Pinalsa.
All right. Do you want more? Do you want more questions?
Yes.
Number 5. Pinag-usapan namin to ni Serge. Gusto ko tong matikman. Hint ha, hint na to. 5. Anong prutas na queen ang pinakamasarap at pinakamatamis na pinagmamalaki ng Ormoc City? A. Queen Elizabeth. B. Queen Pineapple. C. Queen of Hearts. Hindi sa akin. All right.
Queen
That's
Pineapple po.
Queen Pineapple is correct.
Kinareer.
Kinareer ito. I love it. After the third try, ikaw na ang nanalo. All right, Serge. Last na lang kasi parang they're having fun. Okay,
Okay,
can we
isa
have
na
one
lang.
last question? Do you want one more? Pwede pa ba?
Sige daw. Pwede
Ako na
pa.
yung nag-decide. Okay, one last ha. Last na to. Meron pa palang isang choice dito, hindi ko nabasa. Queen Amidala. Okay, 6. Sige. Ikaw, sige, go. Number 6. Highest mountain in Eastern Visayas na may 1,332 meters above sea level at matatagpuan sa Ormoc City. Anong peak ito? A. Alto Peak. B. Soprano Peak. C. Peak Abu. And D. Bato Peak. Hindi ako ang writer na to. Ito, si Madam nakatingin sa akin na parang, Okay. Ano ang iyong sagot? Again, A. Alto Peak. B. Soprano Peak. C. Peekaboo. And D. Bato Peak. Ma'am, may we know your name? Magu? Alright, and your answer is?
Alto Peak.
Alto Peak is correct. Let's give her a round of applause. Thank you so much. Serge, before we move on to the next part, you want to say anything to our guests here?
Yes, inimbitahan namin kayong pumunta sa Ormoc City, the city of beautiful people. At inimbitahan namin ang mga tourism officers, pati lahat po kayo na mag-join sa amin sa October, sa aming Charter Day celebration. At the same time, the ATOP Convention, National Convention event namin sa Ormoc City. Maraming salamat po.
Palakpakan naman natin si Serge at ang kanyang team. Now we know that our mock really shines not only through what we can see there and experience there, but through the people as well. And speaking of the people from Ormoc, get ready to be serenaded by one of Ormoc's finest young talents, isang mahusay na musikero at proud Ormocanon. Please help me welcome a man who proves that age is just a number when it comes to excellence. Let's welcome on stage, showing us the soul of Ormocanon music, Philip Ja Mozart Milan.
Can you guys hear me? You can hear me fine? Okay. So, good day, maayong adlaw din natong tanan. I am Mozart, and I want to thank LGU Ormoc, headed by our mayor, Lucy Torres Gomez. Okay, okay. Okay, you can hear me fine. Okay, good day, maayong adlaw natong tanan. Hello, good afternoon. My name is Mozart, and I'm honored to be here. I just want to take this opportunity to thank LGU Ormoc, headed by our beautiful mayor, Lucy Torres Gomez, and our Congressman, Richard I. Gomez, and the Ormoc City Tourism Office as well. Sir Nelson, thank you so much. Okay, so for this next song, this is a popular Visayan song called Usahay by Susan Fuentes. Thank you. I also want to thank Atop for having me here. Thank you so much.
Wow, what a world-class performance. Please show him some support and love. Clap your hands once again for Filipja Mozart Milan. Not only a city of beautiful people, but also a city of talented people. Thank you for being with us here at PBF 2026 Filipja Mozart Milan. Once again, ladies and gentlemen. Now I said, and we said earlier, that Ormoc is the city of beautiful people. And we're about to see that once again. We have a special message from our very own Mayor, Lucy Torres Gomez, and Congressman Richard Gomez. So please, panoorin natin ito.
Hello everyone! I'm Lucy Torres Gomez. I am the Mayor of Ormoc City.
And I'm Richard Gomez, the Congressman for the 4th District of Leyte. Let us take you on a virtual tour of our home city, the city of beautiful people, city of Ormoc. You'll see huge fluffy white clouds that look like cotton candies. These are the steam vents for the Tongonan Geothermal Power Plant Complex, the second largest geothermal power plant in the world, supplying climate-friendly power to the surrounding regions and as far up as Luzon. As you get into the city, you'll feel this town charm mixed with the vibrance of a robustly growing city. We pride ourselves as one of the safest cities in the Philippines since 2017. Ormoc serves as an economic hub for the entire 4th District, as well as our neighboring areas like Baybay, Biliran, Southern Leyte. Ormoc is a leader in food production, aquaculture, tourism, retail, culture and sports, Don't forget to check out the Superdome, the Ormoc Museum, and our world-class sports facilities where our decorated athletes train.
Ormoc is the food basket of the Visayas. Our lowland farmers grow rice, sugar, and of course the Ormoc Queen Pineapple. Our pineapples are so sweet and special that we hold a pineapple festival every June. You have to join us. Our highland farmers produce the freshest organic vegetables, providing Ormocanons and the entire country with the most nutritious and delicious produce. Ormoc's beauty is boundless, offering an expansive coastline and majestic mountains, where you can enjoy the breathtaking Lake Danao and the countless natural attractions. The city is rich in history, from the Hispanic period to the World War II naval battle right here in Ormoc Bay. Indeed, Ormoc is a one-of-a-kind city where people still take time to smile and say hello. She is teeming with business opportunities without the traffic and pollution. Here in Ormoc, we are all about balancing development and healthy living. And when the sun sets, I invite you to stroll around the Ormoc Plaza to capture the moment when dusk kisses the city. Night falls, and the city of beautiful people lights up to greet you good evening. Words alone cannot paint the beauty that is Ormoc.
So come over, hop on a plane, and join the fun.
We welcome you to Ormoc City, the city of beautiful people.
Daghang salamat!
All right, taghang salamat to Mayor Lucy Torres Gomez and Congressman Richard Gomez for joining us through that message. Taghang salamat, Sad Surge. We truly love having you here to see the beauty of Ormoc.
Maraming salamat, Jamie. At maraming salamat mula sa City of Beautiful People, Ormoc City. Once again, I'm Serge Ilarina.
Yes, and I'm your co-host for today, Serge, Jamie. Really enjoyed that segment. I want to thank the Association of Tourism Officers of the Philippines, by the way, ATOP, and the Philippine Book Festival, of course, NBDB, for this wonderful opportunity. Let's give everyone a big round of applause. All right, so once again, Serge and Jamie here. Let's both say this together, Serge. Padayon, Ormoc, shine, Ormoc. Thank you, Serge. I hope that through the trivia game and through the videos, you got to learn more about the history of Ormoc and how Ormoc is now and how beautiful it is. Now, Mayor Lucy Torres Gomez said it herself. It's a one-of-a-kind city. If you haven't been like me, it is time to book that flight and see what she's talking about. It is a city of boundless beauty, experiences to enjoy. So please remember that. Next, we have something very delicious coming your way. This next segment is brought to you by NBDB Culinary Calling. Pinoy Chefs Roundtable is going to happen here on stage. So join us in a few minutes. See you.